Hello everybody, I thought I would come in and do a person's reading. So your divine masculine, if you're the female energy that's watching, let's just see what's going on in the divine masculine's intentions and what's around him, and let's see if we can see where he's at. So many are close to union, if not already in union, already with themselves, obviously, but with their person, on some shape, way, or form. I really do feel as though this reading is going to be aimed towards those who are in contact, who have done the healing work, who have worked through issues of old, who are ready, open to receive the love that they know they deserve, who have started to find their way in this new world, as in the journey, as in the spiritual world, and are finding their path in mission, whatever that may be, pretty much on the border. I think I might do a reading for those on the new wave, because I do feel as though sometimes there is a new wave that's just coming in for those who've just found the spirituality side, who have gone through or are in, especially the divine feminines, in that dark night of the soul at the very beginning of their journey. But we'll do that at a later date. Maybe I'll do that this evening. But right now, this is for the divine masculines that are about to hit union or are in union, and just working through those last bits of energy that's out there. Okay, so let's see what the oracle cards have got for us. Okay, it says that they have a focused intention. They're thinking about their desires, and they seem to be quite positive, and they're thinking of a really good outcome. Focused intentions. They're very mindful of the planet and what's going on around them at this time. They're coming back to earth and staying very grounded, and I think the connection with the divine feminine is keeping them in that grounded energy, which is quite fitting with all that's going on at the moment. They are having faith at this time, humanity and benevolence. They're staying calm, trusting in themselves. They do see the light in themselves and in the world that they want to create with their divine feminine, as far as I can see. Bottom of the deck is open communication. So if you haven't already got a clear, open channel to communication, this tells me that it's imminent and it's coming in. Because they've got to feel as though they need to get a weight off their chest. They're going to speak up with love, and they're going to be heard in love. That's a lovely start to the reading. Okay, let's go on to the tarot. For the divine masculine who has healed, can we have 3 cards just to see what's going on in their intentions for the next day, 2 days? Very close energy that I feel is here. Okay, so let's see what their focused intention is all about. Let's see what their focused intention is all about. Let's see what their focused intention is all about. What's their focused intention? What is the divine masculine's focused attention? Ace of Pentacles. Typical, but a very good one. Focusing on being solid, moving forward, pentacles in place, earth connection, mindful of the planet, coming back to earth, because the 5 of Pentacles here tells me that they've walked away from something, because they want to stay grounded. Humanity, and that's very much like a severing of something, that card there. Humanity. Humanity and benevolence. Stay calm, trust in yourself and others, see the light in the world. And that comes out with the Queen of Cups. Right, let's clarify the Queen of Cups here, please. Can we clarify the Queen of Cups? Can we clarify the energy that's surrounding the Queen of Cups? The Ace of Wands, which is everything that we could possibly wish for, I suppose. Honest messages, truthful, very sexual energy, staying calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. So this lighter energy has brought something forward and death to the old situations and old cycles as far as I can see. Let's just get a couple from the angels and see what the angels have to add to this reading. Angels, can you please give us messages from the divine masculine that's ready to move forward into union or is in union with his divine feminine? First card jumps straight out. Page of Air. Honest, impulsive. There's been challenging information and delays, and there's changing to plans. The truth is delivered without tact, and that comes underneath focused intention. So if your divine masculine comes forward, he may give you some information that be quite challenging, delays or changes to plans that you had both put forward, and maybe they'll deliver the truth without tact, but I would seriously not worry about it too much, because I feel as though we're already healed, so we haven't really got to worry, because it doesn't matter how things are said. I think we can see beyond the obvious now. The Moon card is here. Important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, releasing fears that hold them back, which is the Moon card. So they're releasing the fears, and that comes out onto releasing something they're walking away from. Seeing the Empress at the bottom of the deck, but we'll carry on here. Ace of Wands brings us abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time, making long-term plans with their Queen of Cups energy, because I do believe they're quite in that feminine energy right now. So I do believe you're going to get quite a sexual messages, maybe loving messages coming forward. And he's ready to make long-term plans with his divine feminine. At the bottom of the deck we have King of Water, trustworthy, compassionate, respected and cultured. Open your heart and mind to those around you, trustworthy and heartfelt advice. Charity work. So I do believe that's very much him opening his heart chakra and his mind to what's going on between the connection between you two. And it's a trustworthy and heartfelt connection that is here. Let's just throw some universe cards out there. Is there anything the universe wants to tell us about the divine masculine at this time? Okay, 3 fell out. Bottom of the deck it says, my capacity to tune into your energy of love. Give me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up. The compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. So the universe there for me is telling you that when they do come in, even if they do come in with this challenging information that wasn't delivered with tact, have the energy and the capacity to tune into the love. Give yourself the words that the universe is going to give you, the words that you need when it's ready time to speak up. The compassion that I need to forgive for all of that's gone wrong within the connection between the two of you. And the power when you feel lost whilst you're waiting, because I very much feel as though the end of the connection, the union, gets very, very tedious, just like the end of a pregnancy. You know it's coming, you know it's there, but you just don't know the day, you don't know the time, you don't know anything, and it can get very frustrating and it can play a lot on your mind. At this time, it's telling you, I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. Well, because we're all out of sync at the moment and we're all in this kind of isolation period, which I think is absolute perfect timing, divine timing, because this is a time when we really do need to go inward and stay away from those negative outside energies that are out there. Finding your own space and place in your own time, in your garden, in those walks, in anything that brings you inner peace, that's going to bring you closer to your conscious mind, would be an absolute bonus. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. The more you heal, the less you're triggered by things, and when people come at you with things, you can actually see that they're coming from a place of brokenness, and you can deliver love to those people that have those broken words. Believe me, I've had a few people that have come close to me, and offering them just love out of the compassion when they've come at me with attack has literally turned around a situation instantaneously. I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. Just what I was saying, a few times this week I've been kind of verbally attacked for going back with my divine masculine, and I can understand where they're coming from, because they're not seeing what I see, they're not on my journey, they don't have to see what I see, but because I've given them an answer that hasn't been defensive, it's been one with love and understanding for my DM and for the journey that I've been on, because I can understand it, because I've been there, I've done it. I've done my dark night of the soul, I've made my mistakes, we both have, that's why we mirror, and it's brought me through it, which is perfect. Let's just get a couple of moon cards here. What's the moon saying for the divine masculine at this time? Okay, luck is on your side, and I do believe, and that's, to me, is the arrow that's going to pierce the heart when he comes in. He's coming with love, and he does want to break that barrier down that you've got, that he thinks there is between the two of you. Your commitment is being tested, and I do believe he's going to test your commitment to each other, because what he might have to say and what he's been through when he does deliver any kind of truths, or this new beginning, might be quite rocky and turbulent to start with, but we've been committed for how long? We've been through celibacy, we've done our inner healing, we've faced our demons, we've sourced out our negative energy and cleared that through. So I think that's a very poignant card there, and it's just there to remind you that it's all a test, and the reward is the other side, which is happiness in union between the two and mission work. Finally, to end this, it says, believe in the impossible. And I really do believe. Believing is seeing, not seeing is believing. Bottom of the deck, meditate and contemplate, which is exactly how I started this, by saying this time with all this isolation business is an absolute perfect time, divine timing, because it helps us get back to our own mind and see really what's going on within us. Meditation and contemplate. Some people meditate walking, some people meditate sitting down, some people meditate in all aspects. Let's just get one divine feminine card here for the divine masculine's reading, because we know that they have to be in their divine feminine energy as well to balance out the two energies. And I think a lot of divine masculines have found that tender, softer side, because the DM and DF have now connected to the point where I think he has that trust in the DF. So, universe, please give me just one card that will define the divine feminine's energy that's coming through in a divine masculine right now. Just one card. Thank you. The Queen of Saintly Women. I am in service of divine love. I move the way love asks me to move, which means to me, he has finally followed his heart. He's following his heart, he's moving how his heart tells him, he's not listening to his mind, he's not listening to anybody else, he's following his love. His heart has completely opened to this connection between you and him. At the bottom of the deck is love is divine and I am nothing except love. The mystic of divine love is here for the two of you. Well, for me, that was a beautiful reading and a bit of an insight into what's going on in the divine masculine. Hope you find some comfort in that. Good night.